Well, it's entirely a reputation protection matter. I mean, the mission here for anybody who gets tied up in this is, number one, stay out of jail. Number two, protect your reputation. And number three, try not to pay out a lot of civil settlements.
Calling for the claims to be actually dismissed. What are you watching for in this case?
Well, Shawn Carter, Jay-Z has good reason to ask for this case to be dismissed. The accuser came out and did an interview. Now, we didn't get to see her face. We didn't get to learn her name. But in the interview, she gave some statements that were inconsistent with the statements that, or the accusations, I should say, that are made in her lawsuit. It does raise serious questions about the credibility of this accuser. The superseding indictments filed against Shawn Combs based on these three allegations.
Wait, hold up. Did we all just hear this? Diddy and Jay-Z might be headed to jail, and it's not just rumors anymore. Allegedly, there's footage, but it gets worse. Prosecutors are dropping bombshells, revealing why these two are in serious trouble. A woman, identified as Jane Doe, has filed a lawsuit claiming that back in 2000, when she was just 13, both stars forced themselves on her. Now 38 and living in Alabama, she stayed silent for 24 years, fearing no one would believe her. How does a young girl take on two music icons? But now she's ready to tell her story, and the details are absolutely chilling. This could shake the hip-hop world to its core.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama has come forward, filing a lawsuit accusing Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of assaulting her when she was just 13 years old. In a recent interview with NBC News, she shared chilling details about the alleged incident, which she says occurred at an MTV Video Music Awards after-party in 2000. At the time, the woman was living in Rochester, New York, with dreams of making it big in Hollywood. Determined to get a taste of the spotlight, she snuck out of her house to catch the action at Radio City Music Hall. Without a ticket, she settled for watching the show on the big jumbotron outside. That's when she claims a limo driver approached her, saying he worked for Diddy and could get her into a private after-party. According to her, the driver made a disturbing comment, allegedly telling her that Diddy liked younger girls and that she was just his type. What happened next, she says, changed her life forever.
He comes in and asks me. At that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him. And he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
She followed him to a large White House, where upon her arrival, two men reportedly requested her signature on a document she believes was a non-disclosure agreement before allowing her entry. Given the ongoing allegations against Diddy, the situation quickly escalated. At just 13 years old, she found herself in a precarious situation as the party unfolded, attended by various celebrities, including Fred Durst and Jay Madden. After socializing for a while, she began to feel lightheaded from a drink provided by a waitress. The situation took a dark turn when she claimed she was led to a private room to rest, where Jay-Z and Diddy subsequently entered. According to her account, Jay-Z was the first to assault her, restraining her and covering her mouth before committing the act, followed by Diddy, who also allegedly forced himself upon her, with an unnamed woman present in the room.
Home in silence. She didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
Following the incident, she reported that she managed to flee and reached a gas station, where she contacted her father for a ride. She expressed her distress to the staff at the gas station, who kindly permitted her to use the phone to call her dad.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
One of the things that stood out to me, Phil, was her father. Her father was also contacted by the news media because in her interview, she says her dad picked her up from Shawn Diddy Combs' home after she said that occurred after, she said, Jay-Z and Shawn Combs. Her dad said he had no recollection of this incident.
It is essential to pause and examine the inconsistencies present in her account. For instance, she claims to have met Fred Durst and Benji Madden at the after-party. However, it has been confirmed that Benji Madden was not in attendance due to being on tour. Additionally, her father does not remember picking her up from the gas station, and NBC has been unable to verify several of the locations she referenced. These discrepancies indicate significant gaps in her narrative that warrant attention. The individual in question remains resolute regarding the events that transpired, as affirmed by her legal counsel, who indicates her readiness to undergo a polygraph examination to substantiate her claims of truthfulness. She maintains a firm conviction that she was indeed a victim, despite the discrepancies noted in her statements to NBC News. A representative for the Madden family has confirmed that they were not present at the 2000 Video Music Awards, as they were engaged in a tour across the Midwest during that period. However, the situation has escalated dramatically, particularly with Diddy's ongoing legal challenges, which include serious charges of racketeering and other offenses, with his trial scheduled for May 2025. Recent developments suggest that Jay-Z may now be implicated, with reports indicating that the prosecution possesses incriminating footage from the night in question. This evidence is said to be substantial, as it allegedly includes recordings from the evening the woman asserts the incident occurred. Furthermore, during the investigation into Diddy's other legal issues, authorities reportedly discovered multiple recordings related to events at parties he was purportedly hosting, raising the possibility that Jay-Z could be featured in these tapes. Given the context of the woman's allegations and Jay-Z's historical associations with younger individuals, such as his past collaboration with Foxy Brown, scrutiny surrounding his involvement is intensifying. The resurfacing of these connections, particularly in light of the new evidence, casts a shadow over his reputation and raises significant concerns regarding his past conduct.
People say that Jay-Z, if he was doing ill like that, he was more quiet about it. You know what I mean? He was more, but then, if we be real with ourselves, it was kind of abnormal when he got with Beyonce, like she was pretty young.
Tony Busby responded to Jay-Z.
Yes.
And he did. So he responded two ways. So he posted on Instagram, he posted a photo of himself. This is a photo of Attorney Busby when he was a platoon commander.
Yep.
Yeah, so Jay-Z had referenced that, and the response that we read basically saying, like, you're supposed to be this noble man, but what are you doing? You shaking down people for money?